Hey, Calvary by the Sea and friends, community here in Honolulu. This is Pastor Moses Barrios, pronouns él, he, him, and I am the senior pastor here at Calvary by the Sea Lutheran Church in Aina here in Honolulu, Hawaii. So it's so good to be with you this way. So can I just be honest about something? We are entering Holy Week in the church. Holy Week is fascinating to me in this particular time because it is a season of dichotomies, shall we say. A season of kind of mixed emotions, shall we say, right? Like there is this sense of joy and then there is this sense of sorrow, but it somehow brings into mind just these things that are often so contrasting, like who is in and who is out, who is saved, right? I'm sure you're going to hear this language, and who is not saved, right? Who is in and who is out, who is right and who is wrong, who is powerful and who is powerless, and so on and so on and so on. And so one could either sort of reject the whole thing, or one could intentionally enter into a space like that. From Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday is such a season. And I guess what I'm here to do today is to invite you to enter into such a season as this, a season where we find sacredness, a time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just got to breathe. But also a space where you can smile and laugh and shout for joy and celebrate. And yet at the same time, a time to weep, a time to be angry, to lament, a time where we can put all of our fears just straight up on the table, you know, just a space where you can be open. And some of that happens in community, some of that happens with the divine, with the creator. Some of that happens around songs, praying, around some words, perhaps poetry, maybe around bread and wine, food. Maybe it's through contemplation of art or the cross. But the point is that in this time, it is worth lingering. It is worth walking through. And so this Sunday, Palm Sunday, April 13th, we begin with palm branches. We begin with a parade of celebration, because in some ways we celebrate the arrival of the Messiah, of the Savior of the world. And yet at the same time, it is the beginning of the road towards crucifixion and pain and suffering. And so this Sunday, we will have a petting zoo after church. I mean, think about it, appropriately, right? I mean, you're in the middle of all this stuff, and yet it's a space to be together in community. We bring our children and our young people and our elders and our adults, and we all sort of touch these little animals and pet them as sort of like a reminder that the divine is with us. And there'll be some face painting, and there'll be some food, and there'll be some celebrating and some smiling. And yet that is also the beginning. And then you should know that Maundy, Thursday, we're having a service, an ecumenical service at Wesley United Methodist Church in Kahala, right by the mall there. And 7 churches are gathering together to do an ecumenical worship experience. And so you don't want to miss that. At the 7 p.m. Wesley UMC in Kahala. And then Friday is Good Friday, and that's at 6 p.m. over at our other ecumenical partner, Holy Nativity Episcopalian Church across the way. And they will have a Good Friday service at 6 p.m. and we'll be there. And then Saturday, after this crucifying moment, Saturday we sort of start celebrating this sense of something is coming. And we know the story well, but for us, Easter egg hunt, flashlight Easter egg hunt happens on Saturday. And that happens at 7 o'clock. I think doors open at 6:30, and there'll be food and a massive egg hunt with flashlights. That's right, with flashlights. And we will have prizes and raffles and food and games and all kinds of stuff. There'll be a movie that's going to be shown in the sanctuary. It's just going to be an exciting time for our keiki, our families, our children. And then it sort of starts turning towards this Sunday morning, this Resurrection Sunday, this moment of liberation, shall we say, that is fastly approaching, that we know it as Easter Sunday. And so that Sunday will be a Sunday that we will once again celebrate the Jesus who has defeated sin, defeated death, defeated the tomb, and is alive. That's good, right? That is really good to know that resurrection is here. So my invitation is that you walk into this season, that you join us, that you be part of what's going on here at Calvary by the Sea, or wherever you're affiliated with, whatever community you're part of. And it'd be great to be part of that together. And my invitation, if you're in the Honolulu area, come out. If you're looking for an inclusive community, if you're looking for a space where all are loved and all are welcomed and all are celebrated. And let me put it another way, where everyone's in. Did you hear me? Everyone is in. No one is out. Well, then join us here at Calvary by the Sea Lutheran Church. You can go to our website, www.calvarybythesea.org, and perhaps you can check us out there if you have any more, questions, or you want to see what kind of worship experience we have. Our band will be in the house. Our amazing musicians, Jason Gay and Alika Lyman and Scott Schaefer and Tina Sokor. So you got some of the awesomest musicians on the island with us. And then we have our choir and bell choir also performing and leading us in worship. So it'll be a beautiful time. Join us. There'll be classes for the kids and for our youth, different stuff going on. It's also a celebration of Earth Day on Sunday, Easter Sunday. So there's this double explosion, shall we say, of newness and creation and rebirth, and all in front of this ocean that is right in front of us, that we get to celebrate the beauty and the creation of our divine God. So join us, Easter at Calvary by the Sea. I hope you have a great week. I hope you can join us in this walk. And much love wherever you are. May you know that you are welcomed, that you are loved, that you are safe, and that the divine is really happy with you. It's good. It's good news to be with you, to be with one another. God bless and much love. Hope to see you around. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.